Gemini, this is your weekly tarot with Sky Sparrow. I have 3 oracle cards that have been pre-shuffled, prepared for you. One of them actually I'm not used in a live reading before, which is Shaman's Oracle, where I intuit through the imagery, as well as a couple other decks here. So let's dive in. The first thing I actually channeled through and heard was the space has been made, the room has been prepared. Had this image of, right, like this cozy, rustic, like bed and breakfast kind of vibe where it was actually prepared for you, waiting for you. And this whole sense that you're ready, that actually tuning into as well, it goes right in with this card here of Hunter of Abundance. There's something that you're seeking, or that you have been seeking, that you've had to make sacrifices for to get to where you are now. There's things that you've actually had to sacrifice. There have been even failed attempts. And I'm seeing now that it's like, I heard you can't miss it. Yeah, so perhaps you'll be receiving signs, synchronicities, be open to that. But I'm seeing here that it's like you have gained the wisdom and the knowledge needed. You've gone through the hardships, and that it's like the focus is now exact. So I just got this image of like a microscope, right? You know, when you turn the dials to get that image into clear focus. So, you know, your life experience being the turning of the dials, and now it's like in clear focus, and it's like you can't miss it. The room's been prepared. It's kind of like you're in this, you might be in a more of a quiet, not turbulent necessarily, but quieter in within yourself phase, where you've been, you know, waiting for something to become clearer, to manifest. Okay, so that's what it's coming through. The second card we have is Ceremony, Invocation. I absolutely love that this is coming out today. As I record this, it is the new moon in Scorpio, very potent time, 111 in the date today, November 1st. So this card, Invocation, it's such a beautiful time to, and honestly, anytime you do come across this video, but it's a beautiful time to really set your intentions, is what I'm hearing. Really get clear. What are the razor focused goals, things you wish to go after? This is a beautiful time to tune in, tap into that higher self, and to, you know, make your desires known, to speak them out, write them out in a journal. I feel that you're much more at peace now with your past as well, or things that used to, you know, steal your sleep or stress you out. It's more like you're more at peace with those things now. I feel that you're in a greater sense of inner power. And you know, if you're not feeling this today necessarily as you listen, but it's this encouragement to embody the power that you know you are, and that lies within you. We also had the third card here, Deep Replenishment, Retreat, Rest, Be Held. And I also love that there is a new moon depicted here at the top of the card. So another stamp of, like, you know, this is the time, and definitely the time for this reading. But deep replenishment, as I was saying, this internal journey of, you know, maybe being a bit more introspective, but it is what I was getting. But also is kind of a waiting period in terms of manifestation. So right now it's about creating it within, right? So getting clear in your mind's eye of where you're headed. But I do see this happening. I see the razor focus here that is going to be assisting you as you are working with spirit and your higher self to bring this about. Such a beautiful start to this reading. And now I have to show you the card I continued to see as I prepared the tarot deck. Look at that, showing up twice here, the Ace of Pentacles. Something new is waiting for you, Gemini. It's a new potential that is coming into, or ready to take a hold of here in your world, in your life. It's a potential until we act upon it. But right now, it's like there is this energy that's being, this potential energy being ushered into your life right now. So let's see where Spirit takes us with that. Okay. Death card, which is synonymous for rebirth. Definitely a transitionary moment you're going through. Okay, I was just checking in on the energies around you, and here we are already. The 10 of Cups, Queen of Swords underneath. Whew, beautiful. You know what? I'm going to actually do one more in the current energies for you, Gemini. I'm just feeling that. One more for Gemini and what is surrounding Gemini, what they most need to know. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, well, very, very significant to see for me as a reader, the Death card next to the 10 of Swords, immediately one after another, really indicating that closing out of some kind of long cycle in your life. For some of you, you know, rather painful, long, painful cycle. However, this is indicating that it is over and that the worst is over and that that's now being closed out. And actually, you're right on the precipice, as we saw, Ace of Pentacles, of yielding, I want to say fruits of your labor. You're going to see the results, okay, of the diligence. It's just what's coming through, this diligence that you've put into staying true to you, to your path, is what I'm hearing. With this Death card now, let's look into these current energies. Okay, so this is showing here in terms of a 10 of Cups, really getting clarity on what is emotionally fulfilling for you. Now, this could, for some, does not have to be for all. Please take the readings as they resonate. It could be a departure from a home, family environment, a breaking away from that, not from everyone. However, really, ultimately, it's gaining your clarity around what is emotionally fulfilling for you. So this is telling me that in the recent past, you have, you've been able to kind of stand more firmly within yourself and decipher what is staying, what is going, or what, you know, coming to that awareness at least of what needs to stay, what needs to go, what your boundaries are, and having a sharper vision on where you're headed. So with that is why we're seeing the Death card. Not everything can come with you, Gemini. I'm feeling like clairsentiently just this emotionality around it. It's like for some feeling, just it's not necessarily, you know, what you're, you know, it's not easy. Okay, maybe it's not what your heart would have wanted, but you know it's what you need, is what I'm hearing. So the Death card. Well, let's get a little bit more here. Thank you, Spirit. So what more is it that needs to come through for Gemini and this reading and this message here? Definitely standing much more firm in yourself and taking a look here what we're going into, but taking a peek ahead, Gemini. The Death card, please, Spirit. What else? Thank you. Okay, definitely you're in I was sensing this, the sadness, the loss, the disappointment. However, a pure potential standing right behind you here with the 2 cups. And we have a repeat, would you know, right underneath to clarify this. We have a repeat here of the 10 of Swords. Spirit is, oh my goodness, I did not just do that. Very strange. I've never done that before. Wow. Now this is significant to me. Very strange for me to do that and actually dropped right off the front of the table, which I'm not going to get. Actually, I'm very much being told that this is significant in that it's time to drop it. It is honestly time to drop the burdens, the pain cycle that you've been in. For whoever's resonating with this, it's actually, and oh my goodness, how cool. The bottom of the deck, the Wheel of Fortune. The universal energies are assisting and wishing to, and working truly to move you in the direction of your highest good, to move you forward. To where it will benefit you, positive shifts forward. That's the energy that's here to assist you. Now, there is this very important message coming through that it is indeed time to, how would you say, sail away from these, you know, it's not just so easy, you know, it's not easy just to say drop the burdens, but to I see it as like a sailing away, you know, from the pain, from this long, painful process, to honor what it taught you and what it was there for. But Spirit wants you to know that there is this new opportunity here. And if this is in love, breaking away from love, there is love here waiting in the wings here for you. When it is your time to come across it, it's there, not to worry. It could also just be, you know, another fulfilling opportunity. Okay. But that is amazing. I'm actually going to shift that right underneath. That's what I was just told to do, is to replace that 10 of Swords. This was the other bottom of the deck card. We're putting it right there because you are, I just heard like, it's kind of one of those, whether you like it or not, like universal energies. This is a faded card, Major Arcana. We cannot argue with Major Arcana in the tarot. It is when the universe steps in to assist you, my friend. So whether you like it or not, here comes new beautiful opportunities. I'm telling you, this is what this reading is saying so far. How beautiful. Okay, so looking at this, you know, 10 of Swords we spoke about, over the 4 of Pentacles with the Empress. What more about this? Because what I'm seeing is there is a sense of, you know, guarding oneself, which is a very human, natural thing, state to be in after we have been through pain. So absolute, like, no judgment there, but there is showing a little bit of a guarded up, a boundaried up, blocking off kind of sense, and really being armored up here. You know, the Emperor there is, you see him as wearing all of this armor to protect himself, but he is very rooted in what he believes to be true, which is a really positive thing. Seeing a lot of that red there. But it's like, I feel like there is, you know, you're kind of in this integration, I'll call it, and this part of this journey you're on before you're going to make more moves. So it is really wonderful to see you're very anchored and rooted into yourself, Gemini. Let's see what else Spirit is coming through for this. This 10 of Swords over the 4 of Pentacles with the Emperor. Well, didn't I say sailing away? It's just kind of, you know, that image I got here with this, for some reason, the 8 of Wands. Now, this is also, you know, this can be communications or travel, definitely movement, okay? Because it is over the Chariot here. And this is, this is wild, Gemini. It's like the fastest moving energies, one over the other, swift moving energies. And, you know, I can't help it. I do feel many of you might be resonating in the love department. You know, we did talk about those 2 of Cups, and here we go, bottom of the deck, 2 of Cups, which is showing like once this door is closed, whatever you're closing out here, this painful cycle, yes, you may be guarded, but my gosh, does Spirit have some plan coming in for you? That's why I heard whether you like it or not, because, you know, you might not feel necessarily ready for some new opportunity, but boy, oh boy, it's coming in fast, which is why Spirit is addressing the 4 of Pentacles, that guardedness, as Spirit wants to prepare you. If you're resonating with this reading, the reading here is Spirit is trying to share a message of, you know, to a preparedness, right? To be open to new beautiful things, because when they come into your world, it's like, woof, it's going to turn this wheel so in such a good way, but quite quickly for you. You may be actually really surprised at how you're being, you know, transmuting, how you're able to transmute and shift out of this sadness and pain energy. Well, that is something else. All right. So, Spirit, what is coming towards Gemini then from this point here in the reading? What can they expect? Yeah, what energies are coming towards them, Spirit, for Gemini? Very interesting. I want that one here. Yeah, see, an offer of love or some kind of a beautiful offer that's going to really appeal to you here. With the Page of Cups, I'm going to go just one more time here. I'm feeling before we close this one out. this shuffle. The Page of Cups. Okay, that was a large amount. Taking our top card, and wouldn't you know, there is our Wheel of Fortune once again. Oh my goodness, Spirit is really wanting you to know that this is like working in your favor. Whatever it is that you are coming through, it's here to really work in your favor, to move you out of the heaviness, the grief. Okay, and wow, moving you into a place where you're feeling much more, oh my goodness, it's just like, it's such a better place. You feel like you can breathe, you can exhale, you feel actually not only grounded in yourself, but that whole breaking free is what I'm hearing. It's just, you're going to feel so almost like proud of yourself. You're going to be standing in your own right and feeling this joy and happiness within based on your energy, and you know, not needing things from outside of you to fulfill you. You're actually, through this energy and behind it, Three of Cups, there is this manifestation of this is a celebration. This is, you know, being surrounded by people who love and care for you, and it's a meeting of minds. They all really, you know, get each other and enjoy time together. You may actually be moving into a bit of a more social phase, as we were speaking earlier. Being a little bit more withdrawn is how I was sensing you, Gemini. I'm seeing you, you know, moving actually into this, like, you know, like, I got this, and let's go, you know, hit the town, friends. I don't know what it is, but you're, you know, whatever you do for fun. But the Three of Cups is beautiful. Now, Page of Cups and Magician, you know, through this energy, and this is like, I feel to say it's inevitable. It's not something you're going to have to go to seek, this feeling of feeling proud of yourself and feeling happy, content within. It's actually going to just be your state once you shift out of this. It's going to come fast. And out of that state, here you are manifesting a beautiful new offer. Now let's see a little more what that is. And you know, I did say transmute before, and here's that Magician speaking to that transmutation. You will be able to, again, Major Arcana, this is faded, you will be able to transmute the pain of the past, the hardships of the past, into something unexpected. You know, I don't feel you're going to be surprised. That's all I can say. This actually is a card of you're going to be surprised. I love this for you. Like, who doesn't like a sweet surprise? Okay, so what is this coming towards them? Because, you know, we've already talked about something here, that opportunity that we saw. What is this communication or opportunity? Can you tell us more, Spirit? What is this Page of Cups? Why is this? You're just like, falls to fall out. The Temperance card. She is tempering her energies and two different emotions. Could be your emotions, emotions of others around you. You know, like I said, something taking you by surprise, like, whoa, wasn't expecting this, needing to kind of, temper that whole process, staying grounded, and you're knowing, and you're actually being led down, you know, through the being patient, being led down a path that is going to be just so much lighter and brighter. You're going to be much, you know, more in tune too with, not in tune with you are, but being able to balance your emotions. Okay. Another repeat card. Here we go with the Queen of Swords showing up on the bottom. So as I was just saying, you know, being able to stand in your own right, there we have it. This Queen of Swords, she once again knows what she wants, and it's through staying clear and focused on what you want, and in who you are, right? What you'll tolerate, what you won't, that you're able to remain in this divinely tempered state, knowing who you are, having patience with the process. Okay, so let's clarify one more. I really wanted to know just a little more on that Page of Cups still. Like, what can Gemini expect with this offer? This something unexpected coming in for them once they're through this. Thank you, Spirit. The turning of that Wheel of Fortune. Well, this is interesting because we've had the Queen of Swords come out for you. And now it's the King of Swords at the bottom. This is another energy that actually is honestly feeling, now sometimes Spirit's bringing in some really key guidance in my readings right around this time, usually, to be honest. The King of Swords here, this is an energy that's a little bit more cold, more direct, forthright with his words. It is a masculine energy, not gender specific, coming in with these Five of Pentacles. Now, this is not what I'm seeing for you. I'm feeling that this is a communication that definitely makes sense here as well. There is some sort of communication from someone who, how can I say this? You haven't had a meeting of minds with. Let's say they're very strong in their opinion, you and yours, and they perhaps do not want to see you move on. They don't want to see you standing strong in your own, moving towards things that are beautiful and good for you. That's already in the cards, shall we say. I've seen this here for you, but they are coming in with this communication around that state that they have perhaps been a part of and keeping you in, speaking to you about. Could be something to do with the finances, or doesn't have to be around finances, but for some of you, lack, scarcity kind of concepts. So here, this is why that came out with the Queen of Swords and Temperance. Makes so much sense. An unexpected communication from someone who may wish to kind of hold you back, keep you small, for example, make you, feel like hopeless is what I heard. My goodness. But I see you as standing in your power, and you have people who are going to support you. Beautiful. Yes, indeed. That's what's here for you, Gemini. And you're on that track of standing in your own. So beautiful. Good for you. Bravo, my friend. And your best guidance here for Gemini Spirit. The best guidance moving forward from this. Obviously, that was a really good piece of advice here from Spirit. What more? Here we go. Had a flipper in here, which was the Queen of Cups. Okay. Queen of Cups coming in over a card of stability. All right. So your stability, it's kind of like they work in tandem. It's like chicken or the egg, right? It's like following what is true for you in your heart, and what is true, and what, allowing your emotions to be your compass is actually working in tandem with leading you to this, crossing that finish line from this long journey to actually standing in a place in your life surrounded by more stability, and that celebratory energy is here, friends that support you. But it's also, like I said, in tandem, chicken and the egg here, because it's also crossing that finish line that is really and gaining that stability is actually also further anchoring you into the truth that you hold in your heart, and being able to remain very anchored in what you feel. So it seems to me there was something in the past that you've had to break away from because it was perhaps challenging your sense of self, wasn't fair for you, and this was like a journey of learning to anchor yourself into yourself, and you're doing that. You're coming back home to yourself. Wow. This is beautiful. Now, this is also at times like a marriage card, the 1111 card. I love that because we're 111 on our calendar today. But, 1111 here, which, with this beautiful love, it could honestly as well show up that way. A feminine, again, not gender specific, but it's a beautiful, feminine, soft, loving energy holding a lot of love here that could also definitely be playing right into that love story I was picking up on for some of you. So now, at the bottom of the deck, there's one other last thing Spirit is bringing in as a constructive, loving feedback, which we have the Eight of Swords. This is a card of self-imposition. This is when we can actually hold ourselves back from all the good that is actually around you. It's waiting for you. I see it here for you, Gemini. So Spirit is asking you here to drop out of the head, drop into the heart, okay? listening to, like I said, the emotions being your compass, your guide. So you're not bound, you're not restricted, you are not small, you are not weak, you are not in lack, you are abundance. Okay, remember our opening card, Hunter of Abundance. You are actually seeking that abundance in your life. Love how this all came together, you know, going into ceremony, making your desires known, and then being still and waiting for it all to unfold, because that's what I see here. It's all unfolding for you here, Gemini. Okay, this is absolutely beautiful. Thank you, Gemini, for sharing your energy with me in this way. I absolutely love doing these readings for you every week, and I'm going to leave this one here, and we'll see you on the next video.